Sis, I know you can't make it back in time. I just wanted to let you know what's happening. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's better to remember Ethan the way he used to be, not the way he is now. Soon, I think. Poor Gwen feels she has no excuse but to execute Ethan's living will and take him off life support. That's one of the reasons I hate Teresa so much. Not only has she tried at least twice to murder grandfather, but she's to blame for Ethan being in an irreversible coma. And yet she has the gall to insist he be kept alive. To hell with what Ethan and Gwen agreed to. What does Fox think? I can't imagine he'd side with Teresa. The Bennetts are all supporting Gwen. Oh, and Kay Bennett, Ethan's half-sister, is dating Fox.
Wow. The way you've incorporated projected staffing requirements for our Singapore project with drawdowns from our existing Asian offices is incredible. It lets everyone see the bigger picture. You know? I'm sure my grandfather's going to be as pleased as I am.
Thank you, Fox. I love it when I can make you smile.
Fox was sweet to let me come in late so I could spend some time with Maria, but this is ridiculous. Well, I wasn't really planning on Simone to stop by to tell me she was a lesbian either.
You ready to turn the respirator off, Gwen? Eve, I know this is what Ethan wanted, and we all came here to honor his wishes. But to actually do it, I mean, to actually end his life, Eve, I don't think I can do this.
Gwen, there's no rush.
Of course not. By all means, take some more time. Eve, I don't need time. I need strength. I need strength to do what Ethan wanted me to do. I'm sorry. Ethan, I'm so sorry. I'm just being weak, and I'm being selfish, and I'm very afraid to do this. I know how hard this is, Gwen. I can turn it off if you like. Eve, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I'm Ethan's wife, and he trusted me to do it, and I need to be strong. I'm gonna do it.
Do you want some time alone with Ethan before you?
No, we're his family. We are his family. He was always there for us, and now we are all gonna be here for him. I love you. I love you so much, Ethan. I hope you can hear me. I love you. And I'm gonna be strong for you, okay? I'm gonna be strong enough to let you go. I love you that much.
You want me to help you kidnap Ethan?
Yes. No, I can't manage Ethan and all the medical equipment by myself, but we gotta act fast, you know? We gotta stop Gwen before she takes Ethan off life support.
Listen, Teresa, all right? Ethan is my half-brother, and I love him. But he is in an irreversible coma, all right? He and Gwen decided a long time ago that if this were ever to happen, he didn't want to be kept alive by machines.
No, that's not what Ethan stated. In his living will, he said that he did not want to be kept alive by machines if he was brain dead. He's not. He has brain function, which means there's hope for Ethan to recover someday. And that is why we've got to get a move on. Now, come on, let's go.
Look, you're making it out to sound like Gwen is trying to kill Ethan, but she's not, all right? You are the one who's responsible for Ethan eating that tainted guacamole and lapsing into a coma.
And that is all the more reason that I need to help Ethan now. I need to kidnap him to save his life. Now, come on, will you help me, please?
No, I will not.
Okay, fine. You know what? If you're not gonna help me, I'm gonna do this myself.
No, you're not. I'm not gonna let you.
No, you cannot stop me.
You want to bet? If you go anywhere near Ethan's hospital room, I will call the police and have you arrested for attempted kidnapping.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive.
Valerie, what are you doing?
Why, filling in for you, of course.
Hey, darling, how you doing? Valerie's just helped me with the Singapore project.
No more cyberworms, I hope?
No, we did have a little scare, but Valerie took care of it, so.
Oh, great. Hey, sorry I'm late. Simone stopped by and she wanted to talk and it was really
No,
important.
no big deal. It's okay, we got it covered. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, I had a thought on the drive over.
Great, I'm all ears.
Me too.
What if Crane put its human resource information on the network server so that all the employees worldwide could access it whenever they needed it?
You know, it's really brilliant. I never thought about that. I'll get tech support on it right away.
Oh, this won't do. Sorry to bust your bubble, but what Kay's suggesting has been tried already and it didn't work. Tech services spent tons of time and money on the idea and it was a complete disaster. Because of security reasons, it was a disaster. No matter what they did, hackers kept getting into the Crane systems, and we all know how Alistair is about computer security. The project manager got fired and still hasn't found work.
But the security programs have improved a lot lately.
Not enough.
Well, what about...
Thanks for the heads up, Valerie. I really appreciate that.
I'm just
Thank
doing
you.
my job.
Right.
You've been blamed for enough around here lately. Greenlighting Kay's idea would have really made you look bad. But don't feel bad, though, Kay. Maybe your next idea will fly.
I'll keep trying.
Good for you.
So what have I missed?
Right. Well, with regards to the Singapore project, actually, we're coming...
Fox, forgive me, but we're on a deadline. If you spend time getting Kay up to speed, we might miss it.
Right. I tell you what, babe, I'll fill you in later tonight, okay?
Okay. So what can I do to help you now?
I'm glad you brought it up. There's a project that I want you to manage.
There's a limited amount of time to do it, but it will affect everyone here directly at the complex.
Wow.
I want you to head up the Christmas party committee.
The Christmas party?
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Huge.
Yeah, people look forward to it all year.
These are the invitations and the envelopes they go in.
All right. And I figured, you know, once you're done stuffing those, I'm gonna have personnel come down. They're gonna give you a roster of our employees, and I thought you could write down, you know, handwrite all the invitations. I thought that'd be nice.
Yeah, everyone loves the personal touch.
Fox, look, I'll help you do whatever you want me to do, but isn't there something more important I can help you with?
More important than Christmas?
I'm jealous that you get to have all the fun. I'll have to work here with Fox on the Singapore project.
See, Valerie's jealous.
I'll get right on it, okay? Tis the season to be jolly.
Noah, you let me go now, please. I've got to get to the hospital and soon before it's too late.
Look, Teresa, it may already be too late, all right? Gwen is down there with my dad and Ivy talking to Dr. Russell right now about honoring Ethan's wishes.
No, please let me go. If you know what? If you don't let me go, I'm gonna kick you where it hurts the most.
Okay, but Teresa, look, you need to let Ethan go.
No, Noah, I love him.
Great. I know you love him, all right, Teresa, but so does Gwen, and she is Ethan's wife.
Ethan only married Gwen because she was pregnant, Noah. That's the truth, okay? He stayed with her out of guilt. But he's in love with me. He told me himself that he loves me.
None of that matters now.
Of course it matters.
No, it doesn't, Teresa, all right? This isn't about who loves who the most. It's about honoring Ethan's wishes to be let go if there's no chance for him to be his old self again, and there isn't.
Of course there is. Right? God says where there is life, there is hope. I mean, think of all the medical advances these days, okay? There's people who've had strokes, people who have had cancer, even AIDS, okay? They used to be written off as hopeless. Not anymore. And who knows, Noah, maybe tomorrow a scientist could come up with some kind of drug that reverses irreversible comas. It could be in a week, it could be in a month, or even in a year, but Ethan has to be kept alive in order to have a chance at a normal life again. That's why I won't give up on him. That's why I cannot let Gwen kill him. Look, Ethan is your brother. I know you love him. Please, help me save him. Help me save Ethan.
Ethan, I'm so sorry. I wish we had more time together as father and son. We had so much to make up for. So much still to look forward to. I guess we're gonna have to wait till I get where you're going now. Don't forget. Save me a seat on the 50-yard line. I'm gonna miss you. Goodbye, son. I love you.
It's Mommy, and I love you too. I love you, and I will think about you every day for the rest of my life. Until I join you.
Ethan, my special nephew. Blood may not bind us together, but it never really did. Love is what made our relationship special and lasting. And I will always love you. And even though Julian's not here, I know that he'll always love you too. Don't worry about Gwen. We'll look after her and Jane for you, we promise.
Gwen, whenever you're ready. Okay. I had legal draw up a summary of U.S. trade laws relevant to the Singapore project.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. You know, before I get into this, I'm gonna go see about Kay. I want to make sure she didn't get her feelings hurt.
That's one way to handle it.
Well, what's another way to handle it?
Doing nothing. Sometimes the less said about something, the better. There's no shame in organizing the Christmas party, but if you apologize for it, well, then she will feel ashamed.
I don't want her to feel ashamed. I just want her to be happy.
I think Kay's doing just fine.
Gosh, I know Fox and I agreed I'd have less responsibilities because of the whole computer virus crisis, but planning the office Christmas party? Bah humbug. Hey, Fancy. You mind if I come in for a sec?
Not at all.
Thanks.
What's all this?
Oh, they're invitations to the office Christmas party. Fox put me in charge of planning it.
Congratulations.
Thanks, but I'm not really that into it.
You're as upset about Ethan as I am.
Of course I'm upset. I mean, he's our half-brother. You know, ever since that whole secret came out that he's, was your mom's son with my dad, I've just really come to love him a lot. I just hope he gets better soon.
Oh, that's right. You don't know.
Know what?
All of Ethan's tests show that he's in an irreversible coma. There's no chance Ethan will ever get better.
What?
I'm afraid so.
How'd you find this out? When?
Earlier today.
Oh, God. I was so busy this morning. I had Maria and then Simone stopped by.
I hate to be the one to tell you this, but your dad and my mother are at the hospital now with Gwen. They went to see Dr. Russell about disconnecting Ethan from life support.
Oh, my God.
Nobody wants to do it, but it's what Ethan wants. His living will clearly states that he'd rather be dead than be kept alive by machines, so Gwen feels she has to honor his wishes.
Our poor brother is just lying in the hospital on his deathbed.
And Teresa, who's to blame for it, is walking around scot-free.
Teresa, look, I agree with you up to a point.
Okay, all right. Then you'll help me kidnap Ethan to stop Gwen from killing him.
No, I won't.
Why not?
Because Gwen isn't killing Ethan, all right? She's honoring his wishes, all right? My dad, Ivy, Dr. Russell, even the courts are behind her on this.
No, that was Alistair's doing, Noah.
Teresa, I know you went to Judge Riley to try to get an injunction.
Yeah, I did. I did. And no judge, no attorney in this town is gonna help me because they're all afraid of Alistair.
Look, I'm not a lawyer, all right? But I suspect that even if you had gotten a restraining order, a higher court would reverse it on Gwen's appeal. I mean, she is Ethan's wife, and she and both of his parents support his desire not to be kept alive by artificial means.
I don't care. All right? I don't care. I'm not gonna just stand by and watch Gwen kill the man that I love. I don't care what it takes.
You know, I heard that you were obsessed with Ethan, and seeing you now proves it. All right, but kidnapping a comatose patient on life support is so far out there, Teresa, even for you.
Okay, it wasn't my idea, all right? It wasn't. Okay, the kidnapping part, that was, yes. But this woman that I just happened to run into, she suggested that I do whatever it takes to save Ethan's life.
Okay, what woman?
I don't know, just this woman that I met right here. She made me realize that if I want to stop something from happening, I can stop that. All I have to do in order to save Ethan is to take matters into my own hands. That means that I have to physically remove Ethan from the hospital, away from the people who are trying to kill him, and then pray, just pray, that he comes out of his coma.
Teresa, look, I feel sorry for you, okay? I feel sorry for you and Ethan and everybody in this whole situation, all right? But kidnapping the guy, it's nuts. It won't work.
If you help me, it will work.
Well, I won't.
What if I pay you?
Pay me?
Yeah, what if I pay you? When you came back to Harmony, I heard that you had, some problems with money.
Well, yeah. I mean, thanks to Big Al putting the screws on me and my family.
Yes, well, I can change that. Noah, look at me, please. I can make things happen. I am Mrs. Alistair Crane. I'll give you whatever you want. However much money that you need if you'll just help me kidnap Ethan to save his life.
I do not want Alistair's money.
Okay. All right, Noah, let me tell you something, okay? I used to have a lot of pride, but that did not get me anywhere. Take the money, Noah, take the money, and you know what you can do? You can help your father keep his home, all right? You can give the money to charity. I don't care what you do with it as long as you help me kidnap Ethan before it's too late.
Look, even if I wanted to,
You could. You totally could. I know you used to be a paramedic.
Well, I was, but I haven't kept up with it.
Well, it hasn't been that long, right? I mean, surely you can move Ethan. He's only connected to an IV and a respirator. I know you can handle that.
I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I let anything go. Oh, God, my baby, my precious baby.
Go in peace, son.
No, 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 not Ethan. No, no. Ivy, what are you doing?
Ivy, we all agreed that taking Ethan off life support was for the best.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that we're here to honor Ethan's wishes about not being kept alive by artificial means. And I stand by that, I do. I don't want to see him trapped in his body, and I don't want to see him wasting away month after month, year after year. I don't, but...
Why did you turn the respirator on?
Because... What if there's a chance, one chance, that between his last test and now, he could be getting better?
Oh, God, I wish that were the case. But Ethan's condition hasn't changed from the first day that he was brought into the hospital.
Are you sure?
I have no reason to doubt it. But I will do an additional set of tests, Gwen, if you want me to, just to be sure.
Oh, please, Gwen, I know. I'm sorry. Please, please.
We all need to be at peace with this. If that means running more tests over and over again, then by all means, Eve, please run the tests again.
Look, Fancy, I know that Teresa has done more than her share of wild and crazy things, but her brother Miguel said, you know, that she only did them out of love, especially when it came to Ethan.
Well, Miguel was too close to Teresa to see her for the self-serving psycho she really is. We are losing our brother because of her, Kay. Our brother. You can't forgive her for that. You just can't.
But we've all done things we shouldn't have for love.
You're starting to sound like Noah.
Why did he defend Teresa?
More than I thought he should. I wrote it off to Noah's history with Teresa's brother, Luis.
Noah practically worshipped Luis when he was younger.
Well, then Luis couldn't be anything like Teresa. It's a shame he's dead and she isn't.
Fancy.
Please don't defend her. Noah started to, and we almost got into a fight because of it.
So I take it you two are back on?
Yes. Hopefully for keeps this time. We kept letting things come between us, so we made a pact not to let anyone or anything keep us apart. We're going to be open and honest with each other from now on, so we're always on the same page.
Wow, that sounds great. I wish Fox and I could be open and honest with each other.
Why can't you be?
Because I look worse compared to Valerie than I already do.
This is a list of contacts outside the company who have influence with the Chinese government.
Right.
Thaddeus Bizak is especially well
I'm
connected.
gonna go check on Kay.
You're the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What?
Oh, I thought I'd check your email while you were checking on Kay. Turns out Singapore's already responded to the material we sent.
So soon?
Yeah. See for yourself.
Wow. Right. You know, I should really get to this first, and then I'll go check on Kay.
Okay, if we're gonna kidnap Ethan, then the first thing we need to do is make a list.
Well, Teresa, hold on. I didn't
No,
say...
we need a lot of money, okay? We need a lot of money on hand so that we can, you know, bribe the staff of the hospital, and we need a lot of money to live on, okay, for a month. Now, you know what? Let's just make it 6 months just to be safe.
Whoa, Teresa, time
Okay,
out.
we also need the hospital issue uniforms, all right? So we can either, I don't know, we can steal those, or we can just, you know, pay off one of the orderlies. All right, what else?
Okay, please slow down.
Oh, I know. We need a transportation. Not a car. It's got to be a van. Yeah, with a lot of clothes and food, you know, for us, and then clothes for Ethan, and then we need a power supply for Ethan's respirator and extra IV bags. All right, what else?
A sanity check, Teresa, all right? Because this so-called plan of yours, it's not gonna cut it.
Why not?
Look, because if by some fluke or miracle you manage to get Ethan out of the hospital, where are you gonna take him?
Well, that's a brilliant question, Noah. Yes, it's brilliant. Okay, where am I going to take him? Well, I can't be interrupted, okay? Because I'm going to be caring for Ethan around the clock until I bring him out of his coma. So, no hotel. Okay. The Cranes, they had this cabin up in the mountains, and it's remote, and nobody ever goes there.
Yeah, maybe not now, all right? But let's say by some miracle you manage to get Ethan out of the hospital room, right? The second that he's found missing, they will know that you snatched him. And where is the first place that they will look? The Crane cabin.
Okay, well, what if I leave a fake trail and that throws them off course?
Yeah, and that'll buy you a little bit of time, but eventually they're gonna find you up there, they're gonna have you arrested, you're gonna go to prison, and Ethan will have the plug pulled on him anyway.
Maybe, Noah. Maybe, okay? But you know what? I am willing to do the time if it means that I have the slimmest chance of saving Ethan's life. Now, I'm gonna do this, whether you are in or not.
You are gonna do this no matter what I say, huh?
I have to. I have to save Ethan's life.
Eve insisted that Ethan's lab results would get top priority.
I'm glad we're testing him one more time. I know. Maybe there's hope still. Wouldn't it be wonderful if Ethan recovered in time for our wedding?
You're incredible.
God, please let Eve find some improvement or some hope for improvement. Anything. Anything so I don't have to take Ethan off life support.
How's James doing?
He's loving the hospital daycare, and the nurses are loving him.
Kids can roll with the punches so much easier than adults, too. I envy that.
take such good care of your friend, Sheridan. Let me take care of you.
You are just by being here.
I hope I didn't freak you out earlier by telling you what I wish for us.
No, I'm glad that you opened up to me. And there are things that I want to share with you too, but not now, not while Ethan's life is hanging in the balance.
Kay, why are you comparing yourself to Valerie? I've heard through the grapevine that you're doing a great job as Fox's assistant.
Yeah, I thought I was too, until I was blamed for causing this computer virus to get into all the Crane systems. It was just this huge mess worldwide.
I think I saw an email about that. Who can keep track?
But I didn't do it, I swear.
I believe you.
Yeah, well, Fox didn't at first. I mean, he totally blamed me for landing him in hot water with Alistair.
Ouch.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's apologized since, but it's obvious he doesn't trust me anymore. At least not like he used to. You know, I've gone from helping him with the Singapore project to now stuffing envelopes for the Christmas party. Meanwhile, Valerie, who supposedly worked for Chad, is now weaseling her way in to help Fox land the deal.
Valerie sounds like she could be trouble.
I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting. I mean, she's always been nice to me. It's just, you know, she's in and I'm out all of a sudden.
We'll just see about that.
You know, Ethan told me a while back that you had a thing for him. But it is way more intense than that. You're obsessed.
Look, I love Ethan, okay? And he loves me. And I know that if the situation were reversed, Ethan would stop at nothing to save my life. He's like Luis that way. Okay, Ethan would never give up on me.
Yeah, Luis really was a great guy. I used to look up to him. You know, he used to coach the basketball team at the youth center. He took us to win a bunch of regional championships. God, he was such a great guy. He did so much for me, and I never got a chance to pay him back.
Then help me save Ethan. Do it for Luis.
You are absolutely shameless, Teresa. Using your brother to get me to help you?
No, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do in order for you to help me save Ethan's life. Look, you say that you admire Luis and what he stood for? Then help me save Ethan's life. Luis would want you to.
I'm gonna have a little talk with my brother. If Fox really forgave you for this computer virus incident, then you should be helping him with the Singapore project, not Valerie.
No, I don't want you to say anything to him, okay? I don't want to cause any more trouble. I'm just gonna plan the Christmas party like he asked me to, and I'll find a way to win back his confidence.
Good for you, Kay. Just remember that your place is by Fox's side, not Valerie.
That's your main motive? To break up Fox and Kay? Why? They're in love. You'll only hurt your own son if you do that.
Oh, he can take it. And better a little hurt now than a lot of hurt later on.
What could she do to him?
My son, Ethan, is near death in an ICU room because of a woman, and Kay is a schemer just like Teresa. I will not let anything like that happen to Fox.
Let's suppose for a minute I do what you say and help tear Fox and Kay apart. What's the upside for me?
You are a bright young woman, and we both know you're ambitious. If you're going to catch a Crane, why not try for the one who's soon to be out of an ill-fated relationship? Fox. Bravo.
Valerie, I'm glad you're here to help me.
It's my pleasure, Fox. Don't tell Chad, but I think you and I make one hell of a team.
Well, don't tell Kay, but I think you're probably right.
Maybe Eve will find a reason to keep Ethan alive. That's what I'm praying for. Because it was your decision to honor Ethan's wish to let him go.
Sheridan, I never even thought about dealing with this afterwards. I mean, how did you let Luis go?
I don't think I ever will completely let him go. But having James to focus on has helped. And Luis helped too.
What do you mean?
He appeared to me on the beach.
Like a ghost?
I don't know, it was more solid, more real.
I don't know, maybe it was just a vision or a dream, but whatever it was definitely Luis. He told me that it was time to let go of the past. He wanted me to find happiness without him. At first, I wasn't open to the idea, but in the end, I agreed to do what Luis asked of me. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to move on, rebuild my life.
With Chris and James?
Maybe. I don't know yet. But I do know that Luis was right. It's time for me to move on and let go. And now if Eve comes back and she doesn't have good news about Ethan, you've got to let him go like he wanted you to.
Sheridan, I don't want to let him go.
You'll have to be brave. You'll have to do what Ethan is counting on you to do. You'll have to let Ethan go so that he can move on.
Oh, God, help me do this.
Please, now help me save Ethan. For Luis's sake.
Teresa, Luis, he believed in the law, okay? He wouldn't be behind you trying to kidnap Ethan on top of trying to kill Alistair.
Are you in or not? All right, fine. You know what? If you won't help me, I'll go find somebody else. I'll pay off somebody else. I mean, that is the greatest thing about being Mrs. Alistair Crane, because I've got a ton of money, right? So I'll just use the Crane blood money to save Ethan's life.
No, look, you can't, all right? You have to give up this crazy idea, Teresa. You have to let Ethan go.
No, never.
All right, I'm gonna check on Kay. I don't want her to think I forgot about her.
Think, girl, think. Fox.
Yeah?
It's sweet that you care, but Kay might think you're checking up on her. That you don't trust that she could do something as simple as stuffing envelopes.
Right, well, I don't want her to think that.
Then leave well enough alone. Besides, we've got so much work and every minute counts.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. If I want to take over Crane Industries one day and give Kay and Maria the life that I think they deserve, I should probably get back to work, right?
I'm sure Kay will understand.
Right.
And if she doesn't and pitches a fit, all the better for me landing Fox.
Kay, don't worry about Valerie moving in on your turf with Fox.
Well, how can I not be? I mean, she's smart, she's efficient. She knows this company inside out. I mean, she's a bigger help to him on this Singapore project than I could ever be.
Even if that's true, Valerie could never take your place. Fox loves you. Valerie's just another employee. With divided loyalties to Fox's competition, I might add.
Chad?
Valerie might be assisting Fox for the moment, but she'll be out and you'll be back in before you know it.
I hope so.
I know so. It's not like Valerie's a witch who cast a spell on Fox.
No, I had Tabitha do that for me. And the spell finally seems to be working. I think I'm losing Fox to his career. And Valerie.
Eve, do you have the test results?
Yes.
And?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Ethan's condition remains unchanged. He's still in an irreversible coma with no hope of improvement or recovery.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Okay. Well, now we know for sure. Now we know we have to do what Ethan wanted. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to end the agony for all of us, especially for you. Okay.
This is absolutely ridiculous, okay? You cannot hold me forever, all right? Sooner or later, you're gonna have to let me go, and when you do, I'm off to the hospital to save Ethan.
Maybe by then it'll be too late.
No, now let me go.
Teresa, I am doing this for your own good.
Okay. All right, let me ask you something. Say the woman that you love, with all of your heart and soul, was in Ethan's position. Wouldn't you try to save her? Say Fancy was the great love of your life, and Alistair was set to pull the plug on her. Wouldn't you do everything in your power to save her life?
Yes. I would never forgive myself if I didn't at least try.
That's how I feel about Ethan.
Yeah, I get it.
Does this mean that you're gonna help me kidnap Ethan to save his life?
Yes. I will help you kidnap Ethan.
Thank you. Thank you.
What the hell is wrong with you?
No, Fox! What the hell is wrong with you? When is Teresa gonna pay for costing Ethan his life?
Who the heck are you, lady?
I'm the woman who just bought an ambulance.